Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, my name is Julie and I am a crochet artist. About a week ago, I was invited to my friend's kid's birthday party. Her kid is also a huge fan of K-pop Demon Hunters, so I thought that I might recreate the Huntrix chibi amigurumi dolls for her birthday present. But this time I wanted to make it with a different outfit. So I thought maybe I would make them wearing the white outfit that they wore at the end of the movie. And this is kind of what I ended up with. So as you can see in the movie itself, they are wearing like this crop top and mini skirts and their legs are showing. So I thought that maybe I would just make their feet skin color and then make them wear like shorts, and then there's this little crop top, as if you can see it, and their little belly is kind of showing right there. With that said, I was about to finish my Mira doll and I put the hair on and everything. And now that I look at it, it looks like Mira is wearing diapers. And I don't know if you can see it as well now that I've pointed it out. So I think I need to take it apart and remake it. So I took a bit of a break because I actually finished crocheting the amigurumi dolls for the birthday party, but I was really rushing through it and I didn't really get a chance to film how to make the hair or anything like that. But lucky for you, my daughter also wanted a set of these Huntrix amigurumi dolls in their white outfit. So I have been working on a second set for her. This is what I have. I did remake them. And I did make their feet white this time so that it doesn't look like they're wearing diapers anymore. And I have just filmed a tutorial on how to crochet the hairpiece. So the hairpiece for Rumi is done. I know lots of people have been asking, how do you make these amigurumi doll hair pieces and how do you attach them? So this was my opportunity to remake it and show you how I attach these hair pieces. I'll be honest with you, most of the time I only make one of these dolls and I don't usually make multiples. The Saja boys that I made, lots of people were asking me, can I see a video tutorial on how to make the amigurumi hair? And the truth is that I likely won't be making another set of Saja boys in order to film that tutorial for you. The concept to create these amigurumi hairs is very similar, and if anything, once you learn how to read a crochet pattern, you will know how to make so many of these, because that's the way that I write all my patterns. It will help you learn how to read patterns as well as make these amigurumi dolls by following a pattern, so that you don't always necessarily have to watch the entire video to know what to do. So this will hopefully make it easier for you in the future to create these adorable dolls. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you how I remade the dolls here. So I did make them this time with white feet. In addition to that, I did use a different technique for making the crop top. So instead of having an entire round where it just shows like the skin color here, I did reduce it down to just like these slip stitches to make it look a little bit more modest. I will be attaching the amigurumi hairs to these dolls. I just finished Zoe's hairpiece. I haven't even cut the yarn yet. It should be enough. I can't believe that it's taken me this long to finish the dolls, but when I'm filming, usually it does take a little bit longer, but I have made some progress in the last few days, and I just wanted to show you that now I've got the hair all pinned on. So I've got Zoe right here. She's got her hair all pinned in place, and I've got Rumi, and I've got Mira. So now all three of them have gotten their hair and all pinned to place, and all I need to do is sew them down. So here's a bit of a progress check on my amigurumi dolls so far. I have finished sewing down the hair pieces. So I have Rumi right here with her braided ponytail. Then I've got Mira with her little pigtails on both sides. And then over here, I've got Zoe with her buns on the side here. So if you remember the last song in the movie, this is what it sounds like. At the end of that song, they are all wearing a white outfit. But if you look closely, all of their white outfits have gold accents to them, and they are all different. So I will be using some mercerized cotton yarn in this golden yellow color. I will do my best in terms of adding these gold accents to match what it looks like in the last scene of the song. But, you know, obviously these are chibi dolls, so forgive me if it doesn't meet your expectations. Guess what? The sun decided to show up. This is fall weather for you. The weather is just always so unpredictable. Anyway, so I have finished both Mira and Zoe, and I added some gold accents to their outfit, and this is kind of what they look like right now. I will give you another close-up look of them at the end of the video here, but this is what I have so far. The only one that I have left to do is Rumi. Ironically, given that Rumi is actually the star of the show or star of the movie, she has the least amount of gold in her outfit. So it won't take me that long to finish Rumi. Let me get on with it, and I will show you the finished product in just a bit. So I finished Rumi's amigurumi doll. I added the gold accents to her outfit, and this is what she looks like. And now all I have to do is take photos, which I just did before I started filming this. And I just use a couple of cardstock papers and I lay it down as a background, and I use a gray paint chip to set my white balance. I actually filmed a vlog on how I take photos of my amigurumi dolls and my crochet projects not too long ago, which I will link in this video somewhere. But as a review, I can show you what I do on here. This is my Lightroom, how I normally see my photos. If you go into the gallery here, this is all the photos that I had just taken today. This one right here is my white balance gray card that I'm going to use to set my white balance. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go into color, and then I'm going to go to that edit, I'm gonna click on this eyedropper here to find my true gray. So once I do that, I hit OK. I go to the three dots at the top there, and I'm gonna copy my settings. Once I copy my settings, then now I can go back to editing whatever photo it is that I want to, that was taken from the same batch. So I can go into my Zoe photo here. I'm gonna hit the three dots at the top, and I'm gonna click on paste setting, and then now you can see that the color was corrected on here. So if I was to hover or hold on to this, you can see this is the before and then this is the after. So you can see how the skin tone of the Amigurumi doll is a lot more pink and a lot less green. So I'm going to start with this one and then just go through all my images and paste my setting there so that the colors are corrected. And there you go. This is a very quick highlight of how I use Lightroom to edit my photos so that they look a lot more consistent and not as green as if I was to take the photo directly from my cell phone camera and then not do any color correction at all. But before I get back to that, let me show you the finished Amigurumi dolls. Okay, so I haven't finished taking the photos for all of the Amigurumi dolls yet, but this is what they look like, and you can still see that I got the cardstock paper as my background. So right here we've got Rumi. She was the last one that I finished, but I added the gold accents or with the yellow mercerized yarn on there. It's a much thinner yarn that I used for the doll because I don't want it to be too overbearing. So as you can see, I added a little strand for her gold chain, and then I've also added some gold to her shoes. And Rumi doesn't have a lot of gold on her top there, but just for like the zipper of her tank top. This is Rumi, and you can see all the gold accents and where I put them. I mean, after you put the gold accents on there, you can't quite really tell that it's a crop top anymore, but if you do look closely, you do see that there is some skin color right here before the shirt part begins. All of them are wearing crop tops, so you can kind of see that there is some skin color right here just before the crop top begins. But this is Zoe here, and Zoe, I do have the chain on both sides for her outfit, and you can see right here that I've added some gold to her shoulder as well. Looks like she's wearing a little vest here, but she has the outline. She probably has most of the gold of all the characters, but you can see all the gold accents on her outfit here. I added to her shoes there because she does wear lace-up shoes, so this is how Zoe turned out. And then last but not least, this is Mira. Mira was the first one that I did with the gold accents. So she does have this upside down V to her top. I also added the gold accents to her shoulder because she's also wearing a vest. And then I also added the gold accents to the edge of her top there, as well as the gold to the bottom, her belt. She does have this little strand or tassel or whatever that kind of hangs from her right side, so I put that in as well, and the other side doesn't have it. But this is Mira, and now the gold accents on the Amigurumi dolls really kind of bring it together and bring it to life. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, but I'm really proud of them and I really hope that my daughter loves them. Thanks for joining me and being with me on my journey on making these Amigurumi dolls, first as a birthday present and now as another set for my daughter. If you like what you're watching, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I will show you what I do as a crochet artist and blogger, and we'll see you next time.